Hello everyone, I'm Ron Harwood, and I want to show you how we can take a simple cell phone that basically we call the dumb phone. It's just a cell phone that you use to make and receive phone calls. Maybe you have voicemail on it. I'm not talking about the iPhone or the Droid or none of them. This is just a simple cell phone that basically you make and receive phone calls with. What I want to show you is a way that, if that's the type of phone you're using right now, I want to show you a really cool way that you can utilize your phone and a couple of free methods that we're going to set up to actually post messages to yourself and have them go to Evernote. Okay, so if you're interested in this, let's jump into this and I'll show you how to set all this up. Okay, the first thing we'll need to do, of course, is we need to get an Evernote account. Okay, so you're going to want to go set up an Evernote account. Just get the free account. That'll work fine. You're going to want to get a Gmail account. Okay, and of course you know how to do that. If you don't, just go through and set it up. It's real simple. I'm not going to cover how to set these services up. They're pretty much self-explanatory. And then you're going to get a Google Voice phone number, which is free also. Now, you can go ahead and use an existing Gmail account if you like to get your Google Voice number, or you can set up a brand new one. Either way, you have to tie one of your Gmail accounts or your Google accounts to your Google Voice. So I'm going to show you how to set this up. You can either use an existing Gmail account or create a new one. Now where we're going to start here is in Google Voice. So once you've got your number and you went through the process, it's real simple. This is what we need to do. You need to come into your Google Voice and we're going to go up here to the settings and you want to click on voice settings. And you should be at the phones tab. Now I'm going to be showing you how to do this on a Google Voice number that we set up for an office phone here. We got a Google Voice number and we branch it into the office here, and I'm going to demonstrate how to set all this up with the with this office number. We've got one set up on a cell phone, a dumb cell phone, and we're kind of playing around and doing some things here and checking some stuff out. So I really don't want to go through what we're doing here with that phone. So we're going to use this office number, but just you replace this with your mobile phone. Okay, now one thing I want to touch on, if you're already using your mobile phone and got it set up to, and you're having calls come in through Google Voice, I'm going to show you how to set all this up, and you can still continue to have the voicemails that you set up for people calling in. They'll still get that voicemail. You can still use the same cell phone that you're using now to work with Google Voice and set this up and kind of make it do double duty. Okay. So once you do that, we want to go into the edit your mobile phone number and then go to show advanced settings, and you want to click no on here under the voicemail access. Click no. What's going to happen is when you call your Google Voice number here, you're going to get a voicemail. Now we're going to create a brand new voicemail specifically just for our purpose of posting to Evernote. Like I said, it will not affect any other voicemail you've set up for your incoming calls. One thing you will have to do is, if you want to retrieve voicemails that have come in, is when you call your Google Voice number after setting this up, you'll have to be ready on the trigger to press the star button, and that will take you right into your inbox. So you can leave yourself a message, which we're going to do, or you can press star and get to your inbox. Okay, so nothing really changes other than that. And that's all we need to set up here. So set that at no and click save. Next thing we want to do is go to voicemail. We're going to set up a brand new voicemail. Now, like I said, I'll reiterate that it will not change ones you've already set up. We're going to create a new one. If you haven't been through this, it's really simple. I just created a new voicemail greeting, and I call it Memo to Evernote. So basically, you're going to record new. You're going to name this whatever you like. In my case, I named mine Memo to Evernote. And here's the thing that you want to really make sure of, that you uncheck make this my default greeting. If you leave that check, then other people will get this greeting that we're going to create. So make sure that is unchecked. That way only you will get this new greeting. And then go through the process and set that greeting up. Record it, and you're good to go. Okay. And so then once you've done that, then make sure you have email any voicemails that come in to whatever Gmail account you want, like this. So put a Gmail email address in here that you want to use, and then make sure transcribe voicemails is clicked. Okay, the next thing we need to do is go to groups, and we're going to create a new group. Now I've already done it, but what you need to do is go here to manage groups and click on the create a new group icon here. Name it whatever you like, it doesn't matter. I've named mine special. Next thing you want to do is create a new contact in there, and we're going to fill this in here. Now I'm going to cancel this out, and this is basically what I have set up. Basically you just need a name, and I just named this Memo, and then you need to put your cell phone number in here. Now it's real important that you put it with your area code in parentheses, and then the first 3 digits, a hyphen, and the last 4 digits, and then make sure it's set to your mobile. Once you do that, go ahead and click save. And then when you're done with that, we want to click on this edit Google voice settings. Okay, now you should get this pop up, and for Memo here, this is the new contact. We want to make sure that this setting is using special, the new group that we set up. You want to, if this isn't expanded, click edit and make sure it sends to voicemail. Okay, make sure that you are getting your new created voicemail, in this case Memo to Evernote. And for the screen callings, you can just leave it at the default and go ahead and click save. Okay, so we're all set up there in Google Voice for this all to happen. Next thing we need to do is jump over to Evernote and get our email. So jump over your Evernote, go up here to your settings in the top, and right here at the bottom you're going to find your email that Evernote gives you to email yourself notes. Go ahead, and we want to highlight that and copy it. Okay, so go ahead and highlight that and copy it. Once you've done that, jump over to your Gmail account. Now I would recommend you have all 3 of these tabs open while you're doing this. As you can see, we're jumping back and forth a lot. Okay, what we need to do is go to our settings in our Gmail, and we need to create a forwarding address. So I'm going to click add forwarding address, and I'm going to paste my Evernote email in there and click next. Now what's going to happen is Google Mail is going to send Evernote a confirmation. So we need to jump over to Evernote and get that confirmation. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, here we are in my Evernote, and as you can see, I've got a Gmail forwarding confirmation. I'm going to open that. Okay, now here's something that that I recommend you do. They give you a link here. I've never set this up and had this link work. The best way to go about this is right here. You'll see you have a confirmation code. Go ahead and highlight that and copy it. Okay, now we need to go back to Gmail, and you'll see right here that we need to put a confirmation code in there. Go ahead and paste that confirmation code and click verify, and there you are. You're all set. There's your Evernote forwarding email. Now what you want to do before we go out of here is make sure that you click disable forwarding. I know it sounds crazy, we set up a forwarding, but trust me, you want to disable forwarding. Okay, so once we've done that, then we're all set to make a test run here. So we're going to go back to our inbox, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to now call my Google Voice and leave myself a memo. And then I'm going to show you how to create the filter here in Gmail that's going to send it off to Evernote. Okay, so let's make this call. Okay, we should get my voicemail, Memo to Evernote. This is a test memo to Evernote. Okay, and I hung up. Now we should get a email that pops into our Evernote or into our Gmail here. So that should pop up any second here. Let me just do a refresh. Okay, you see Google Voice, new voicemail from Memo. And if we click on that, you'll see in fact that we have, this is a test memo to Evernote. Now I've got to tell you, Google Voice does a really crappy job of transcribing your messages, but what's cool is you can always play your message back to you. So that is what really makes this work. Okay. Alright, so we need to create a filter, so this is going to send it to Evernote. What you need to do, why this new voicemail is open, I want you to highlight and copy this new voicemail from Memo, or whatever you named your particular setup. I'm going to copy that, and now we're going to go to More Actions and filter messages like these. Okay, we're going to leave the from in there as it is, but in the subject I want you to paste your new voicemail from Memo. Okay, and then go ahead and click next step. Now you can do whatever you want here. I have it skip the inbox. I apply a label, and I've set up a Google Voice label, so I'm going to pick that. You can do whatever you like there. We're going to forward it to, and this should be your Evernote email in here now. We're going to forward it to that, and of course I never want to send it to spam, and I'm going to create my filter. Okay, so we should be all set. Let's go ahead and do another test call, and let's see if it shows up in Evernote for us. Okay. Okay, let's 8. This should go to Evernote if everything worked. Okay, and we hang up. Alright, so let's see if this comes through. Let's go to our inbox. Okay, here I am in my inbox, and as you can see, new voicemail from Memo, and if I open that up, this should go to Evernote if everything worked. Okay, and like I say, you can go ahead and click that and you can play it back. This should go to Evernote if everything worked. Okay, so there you go. That's how you can take your regular cell phone, which we call the dumb phone now, and set it all up so you can post your messages or get stuff out of your head right away and post it up into Evernote so you can access it from your computer when you get back home or to the office or whatever. I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching. Take care.